Hello guys, good evening. As a continuation of the previous video I made, I said I want to talk to us about the trading tool, which is this particular tool, the MT4 tool bus. Alright, so we're gonna start with the vertical tool. Okay, let me start with the vertical tool. So this is the vertical tool. Now, the vertical tool, I actually use it to, apart from marking maybe um, trading session. You can also use to mark a particular candlestick. Let's say this is the 4 hour, right? So I advise you do it from the 4 hour to this is the 4 hour, or let's go to 1 hour time frame. If you want to mark a particular candle, right? Let's say this one. So this is around 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So I can trace it down to 30 minutes. This is it. 3 p.m. The time did not change. The 15 minutes. Alright. The 5 minutes. 3 p.m. You can see I can trace it back in, let's say, the 1 minute. So I can use to mark a particular candle that I want to work on. Alright, thank you very much. So apart from that, I also use the vertical tool to mark time frame. Okay, let's say for example I do trade in the New York session. So I will click on this particular time frame. I'll click on the edit, which is the pen icon here. Then I'll come to the timing, date and time. So let's say today is November 15. Alright, today actually November 17, but let's say today is November 15, and this is the time here is actually 9 p.m. So I can adjust it to 2 p.m. in the afternoon because I want to trade in New York session. Alright, so this is 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Alright, the New York session to Nigeria time starts 1 p.m. But then the market are just open, trying to gain its balance and momentum. So from 2 p.m. I want to trade. Let's say I'm supposed to trade, or I'm looking for a setup from the hour of 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. in the evening. Alright, so on 5 p.m. in the evening, I click on it. I add another vertical line. I'll come to where they put point. Alright, the same thing, November 15. Then I will go to 5 p.m., which is 17, 24-hour format. It's 5 p.m. Then I click done. So from this first one to this one is between 2 to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can go to 15 minutes or 30 minutes or the 5 minutes to see where I am. So this is my trading time or my trading sessions. This is when I'm going to take a trade. Alright, so and I can click on it edit. If I want this to actually apply to all the currency pair, I'll click on where we have symbol and I'll go to the top, all symbols. Now this indicates I can change the color here and the pixel, the weight of the vertical line. So this indicates when I put all symbol, indicate that every of my instruments, every of my pairs, this time will be marked. So I can only do that with the use of the vertical line. So I click on the dollar symbol here. So this is CAD GPU. Let me go to UUSD, or put it to 1 hour, so it'll be easier for me to locate it. Okay, it's only one I set. Alright, let's go back. Okay, this is the first one, all symbol. The second one, all symbols too. Alright, so you can see here it appears in all the symbols, all the currency groups. I go to AU, you see it in AU. If I go to let's say UGPY, you see it also in UGPY. Why? Because I set it in all currency or all quotes. Alright, so you can only achieve this with the use of all symbol with the use of the vertical line. So the next tool we're going to talk about here is the horizontal tool. Now this horizontal tool is used to mark. Let me go to USD. The horizontal tool is used to mark support and resistance and other key level being supply and demand zone also. Alright, so this is the area of support. I can mark it. Also, this area of resistance, sorry to say. So I can as well change. Let me remove my time. The vertical line. Talking about the horizontal line now. Let me use 1 hour time frame so that it can be in uniform. So I said the horizontal line used to mark support and resistance, key areas, and also demand and supply zone. Alright, so that's it is an area of resistance. So I can change it. So I can change the color to red to indicate resistance, right? And this is the area of support. I can as well click on it, edit, change the color to blue or green to mark my area of support. Alright, so this is the support area. This is my resistance area. So let's add more support and resistance to it using the horizontal tool. So this area of resistance. Alright. So there's a more effective way to mark area resistance support, but I'm not going to talk about that on the video now. The video is about how to use the tool. Alright. So this is an area of support. So you can change it to green. Alright. Area support. So then go to 15-minute time frame. You can see here is area support. When market gets a market start, the buyers will in charge. Okay. Now these are to make use of the horizontal tool. You mark our key areas, support and resistance, and also demand and supply zone. Okay. All right. So it's beyond lines. It's area. All right. So the next one I'm going to talk about is, let's say, the Fibonacci retracement tool, but I'm not going to talk about it in the video. This is a different course on its own. Alright, so put it aside. Talk about the trend line or the parallel tool, the trend line tool, and this is used to mark support and resistance. So I used to mark yes, okay, let's say power line support and power line resistance. You used to mark trend line. Used to mark trend, for example, now, and a trend is complete. A trend is valid if you're able to mark. Let's say for example, this is uptrend. If you're able to mark the low, minimum of 2 low, are you getting into? I'm marking minimum of 2 low, 1, 2, right? This one even mark 3. So this is an uptrend. Are you getting it? All right. So you see that every time prices get to this particular area of, which is also support, when price get to this area, it moves upward. So this is an uptrend, is valid until it was broken here. Right? Until it was broken here. Are you getting it? So this is a valid support. Now, also a valid trend, an uptrend. And then look for a downtrend market using the trend line to mark a downtrend. Okay, let's use this particular one. So you click on the trend line 2. Then let's mark minimum of 2. Yeah, we're going to mark minimum of 2i. Okay, so we have even three. So this is a downtrend. This is a downtrend market. So this is a downtrend market. This is a downtrend market. So you can see every time price get to this particular point, it goes down. Get to the point, it goes down. Get to this point, it goes down until it actually breaks here or break out from here. So if we go to, oh, let's go to 5 minutes. You can see it's here. So this is a downtrend. This is a downtrend. Okay. So this is how to make use of the trend line. So the next one here is going to be the rectangular 2. It can also be square 2, right? But I call it rectangular 2. So the rectangular 2 used to mark majorly key areas. Can be maybe your order block. It can also be zone. Alright. Okay. You can also use to mark a particular level. Now let's say I'm going to mark let me mark let's assume this to be a demand area of supply, I mean to say. Alright, good. Area of supply. Okay, let me see. So I can as well elongate it into the future or project it into the future. So you click on it. Edit and wow, can't project. Okay, because it's not trading view, so I can't project it. So the best I can do is to use my horizontal line to do that projection. So you get it. So place it here. Place it here. The best I can do is to drag it within. Alright. So that one is an area of supply. You can see when price gets to this point, it comes down. Alright. It went again. It came down. So you can see I can use my rectangular 2 to mark key areas. It can be like support and resistance, but mostly on zone. It's areas beyond line. Alright. So I can as well mark here. Alright, okay, look at this one now. You get it. Then to project into the future, just put your horizontal 2 here. Put it here. So you can see with this now project into the future, and you can see price obey, the market obeys it. So when it gets here, it moves upward. When price gets here again, so you can see here is an area of demand. Alright, good. So you can see that is what you can do with your rectangular 2. So what else? Okay, the arrow 2 you can just use to indicate uptrend, downtrend, or to mark something in the market. And the other thing you can do with these 2, you can use this arrow 2 to calculate pips. Let's assume I enter the market from here, right? And from this particular point down, area of supply down to this area of demand is worth 56 pips. Are you getting it? So you can see where we have 556. It means 55 pips, 55.6 pips, 55 pips. Are you getting it? So this is 51 pips. This is at this point here. This is 70 pips. So you only take the first 2 digits. This is 9 pips. So let's look for 20 pips. This is 20 pips. So you can see from this area to this area, is 20 pips. All right, so that's how you can mark your pips using your what, your arrow tool. So the other two here, but that's all I want to talk about. All right, so that is the most important one here. Okay, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you're going to put everything I've said into practice and be conversant with the MetaTrader platform. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.